Alright guys, this is a quick overview of the turtle tank build. You're going to want to look for a full set of physical, heavy orichalcum armor or any other alternative that's focused on physical armor rating. The reason for that is at 100 con you get a bonus to your HP based around your physical armor rating. You can see here I've got a 2700 physical armor. That's going to give me a pretty decent chunk of a boost toward my HP. Because we're in a mage heavy meta, I look for elemental aversion and resilient on every piece, as well as I'm running leeching opals in my entire armor set. There's 3 key perks that you're going to want to get on your armor set when you're looking for pieces. That's going to be repulsing clear out, which is going to give you a window of time where you can pop potions and wait on sword and shield cooldowns when you're in a clump. As well, you're going to want Leeching Path of Destiny. That's going to basically boost you to full HP in nearly one hit when you slam it down on a clump of people, even with low damage. As well, you're going to want Accelerated Resolve. That's going to be really important in the fact that it gives you like an additional 7% incoming healing. The haste really isn't important. On your hammer and sword, you're going to want Life Stealing or Trenchant Recovery. That's just going to boost your healing even more. I've got Leeching Jaspers on both. That's going to boost my damage as well as my incoming healing. My shield is a legacy shield, so it's got 4 perks. So you're going to want to look for Fortified, Shield Rush, and Sturdy at least. The 3rd perk is negligible. You can either get Sturdy Fortification, Flame Ward, or Strike Ward. On my amulet here, I've got Fortified Recovery, Divine, and Health. That's going to give me incoming healing as well as additional health. The Fortified Recovery is important because a lot of my resistance bonuses are based on me being above 50% HP, and that'll just boost me above that. My ring has Leeching, Refreshing, and Hardy. That's going to give me bonus stamina, faster cooldowns, as well as, again, more incoming HP. My earring has Regeneration, Purifying Toast, and Refreshing Toast. And again, that's going to lower my health potion cooldowns. Regeneration is percentile based, so that's super important. And Purifying Toast, if you get diseased, you just instantly pop a potion and you're pretty much cured. My sword is Omen, by the way. You can get that from Tempest Heart really, really easily. That's a quick and easy piece of starter gear you can get if you're going for an early 2-perk set focused around this build. My Heart Rune gem is the Mending Stone form. This one's super good in pretty much all situations. The healing is insane, and it gives you a 30% flat fortify out the box.
Now kill him!
Oh
no! I knew it! Rosalia really got inside his head! He's not even fighting back! Well, I guess it's up to me to save him. Wait, what?
So, for the sword and shield, we'll start off Achilles heel. You get a slow on your 3rd, light attack. Which is really strong. You know, it allows you to stay on somebody who's even light rolling away from you. If somebody's running from your team, like a healer, for instance, you can slow them and let your team dive on them, which is really strong if you're backlining. I run Shield Bash, Shield Rush, and Defender's Resolve. Shield Bash is nice because it just stuns people for a really long time. Even if they have freedom, this final stun for 1 second bypasses that, which is great. Shield Rush is nice just because it weakens the entire enemy team as well as provides a slow, both for a 5-meter radius, which is great. You slam a couple people with this, and you know they're weakened, they're slowed. As well, you get a fortified because of the fortified Shield Rush on the shield. So if you hit 2 people with this, you get a 66% fortified, which is pretty nutty. Defender's Resolve, great, reduces incoming damage. That's going to be base damage, by the way, not the full damage of an attack. So it's 30%, boosted up to 50% when above 50% health. So that's why I was saying that fortified bonus to keep me above 50 is really important, just for that. The base damage on a weapon is pretty decent, even unscaled. This is the important one, Restoration, heal for 15% of your max HP. That's boosted by this. Healing and Regeneration is increased by 10%. These two together, plus Regeneration on the amulet, really strong. You throw in regen pots and health pots with that, it's kind of nutty. As for these, we've got 15 additional physical armor. Again, that boosts your HP when you have it out. Stamina damage, that's always good. You want to block mostly the ability usage, right? You're not going to be blocking like a heavy attack with a hammer. You're going to be blocking the shockwave from the hammer. So pay attention to abilities and mainly blocking those. Ranged magical types. This one's super important right now. Again, we're in a mage meta. This one, blocking gives you 20% fortify. This one, combined with all your other fortify, you're going to be at like 90% fortify almost at all times, consistently. As long as you keep slamming these and chaining your ability cooldowns, you're going to be taking very little damage. Here, again, stamina damage reduced on ranged attacks. That one's also good. When you block, your cooldowns are reduced by 1%. This one's really strong for a PvE perk as well as PvP. You get hit and all your cooldowns just go out the window, which lets you chain all of them even faster and keep that high fortify up. 15 stamina back on shield rush or shield bash. This one's really strong because if you get stammed out, if you're exhausted, slam somebody with one of these, instantly get 15 stamina, and then your sturdy energy takes over and you automatically start gaining 39% regen if you just block one attack. So that's kind of how I combo those. All of those together are really strong. And then defender's formation. Defensive formation, you get a 30% damage reduction to all allies in 30-meter radius, or 3-meter radius, I'm sorry. This affects you as well. So if you're blocking, even if you're getting hit in the back, this affects you. So if you've got resilient on every piece and then you're blocking, you fully negate back crits. So a lot of times if I'm almost out of stamina, instead of just letting me get stammed out and taking damage, I'll block and look at the ground. Because even though I'm taking damage, I'm taking 30% reduced. 30% reduced damage waiting on cooldowns is a whole lot better than taking full damage and having no cooldowns, right? So that's really important. As for hammer, this is what I use currently. We've got increased armor penetration by 10%. Again, not really important. You're not really looking for damage. This is just a lot better than the empower, because the armor pen will hit squishies for a lot. Exhaust, super important. This probably most important perk in this entire thing. You hit anybody in light armor with a Path of Destiny, and bam, their stam regen. If they stam out, they're kind of fucked. This is like net shot. It's just a really good perk. Here, increased heavy attack damage by 15% against targets. Again, not that important. You're not going to be heavy attacking that much. Here, heavy attacks again reduce cooldowns by 7%. This is really good in a 1v1 or 1v2 situation. That's why we're taking that. The more important side of the tree is over here. We just don't want to take the useless perks, so we're taking some situational but more beneficial perks. Shockwave, really good. Sundering Shockwave, awesome for your team. Again, adding weaken to everybody, that's good. We don't want them dealing as much damage to us. Slam this down. You know, we're good. We're regenerating. We got our fortified. That's solid. Spreading the range. That's good. Here we've got increased armor by 20% if surrounded by 2 or more enemies. That's pretty much always going to be up in an OPR or a war. You're going to have this always on. Anytime you whip out the hammer, automatically 20% increased armor. That's good. Clear out. We're using repulsing clear out, so this is going to go even farther. Hitting a target with clear out grants fortify. This is really strong. You slap, everybody around you and get a window to get your cooldowns, get a window to get, a potion. You also get the fortify, so anybody not cleared out dealing less damage to you. Also reduces your cooldowns. So if I swing in a group and I've got like 10 to 12 people around me hitting me, I automatically get like pretty much all of my hammer cooldowns back, which is nuts. On this side, we've got reduced stamina consumption when blocking melee attacks. This is important. It doesn't seem like it would be important, but if you accidentally swap between your hammer or shield, which you can do instantaneously when blocking. So if I'm swapping and I accidentally go into an attack, I don't want to get stammed out and exhausted instantaneously. So that's kind of like a net, like a safety net perk, just in case you make a mistake. Again here, this is cooldowns. This is light attacks. You're not really going to be light attacking, but it's better than haste. You're not really going to be running anywhere. 15% bonus damage against people with Warhammer debuffs. Not super important. Heal for 35% of damage dealt using Crowd Crusher abilities. This is huge. This combined with Leeching Path of Destiny. The healing is not a lot if you're doing a single target, because obviously you're not dealing a lot of damage. But if you hit 20 people with Path of Destiny, combined with Leeching Path of Destiny, you're healing an absolute fuckload. You're back at full HP. Staggers, this is great. Cooldowns, this is great. You hit a group with Path of Destiny, all your cooldowns come off. Keystone perk, also great. 20% slowed from just getting hit by Path of Destiny, along with the exhaust. That's big. You slap a clump of squishies and they're in for a world of hurt if your team, commits to it. Except there's not enough of you now.
Yeah, Jamie, just go after Chills.
There's not enough damage in the three of you.
I guess I probably should have used my ability.
There's not enough damage in just three of you.
Oh, we're gonna find out.
I probably should eat some food too. Hey, are you guys, in all honesty, are you guys,
honesty.
you guys using
Slowly going
hunting
down.
stones?
It's slowly going down.
No. Oh, alright. I'm not at a disadvantage then.
You know, help right now is a fucking detonate. It would help right now.
This is funny.
It's fucking ridiculous.
This is hilarious.
Just attack Chill. You got him.
I do no damage. What am I gonna do to him?
That's
It's harassment.
it's so true though.
It's making
I
a
am
point.
attacking
There's
this
quite
guy.
literally just not enough damage in this small
I'm
group.
putting down empower circles as well.
Yeah, there's just not enough. Like, I'm gonna run out of
my
potions
God,
eventually,
this
but until I
Why
run out of
were you
potions...
tanking?
I'm still trying to figure out what's going on in this spectacle.
Yeah, he was tanking in the war. He got like 3 million
Tell me that
damage.
he was
taking
tanking.
Almost
Nice.
4 mil, yeah.
Yeah, there's just not enough damage. I can just keep staying at full
He's
HP.
not dying. That's ridiculous. What
Yeah,
the fuck is
there's not enough damage in the group. You need a third.
He'll link
player.
that to
It's
How's
like-
he back to max
physically,
HP?
there's-
That makes no sense.
No, physically
Well,
there's
he's
not
got
enough
stone
damage.
form.
Stone form. You gave him enough time to use it,
Yeah.
Cal.
No,
Yeah.
Minty, not in the Gimp mask.
Yeah,
Stop it.
We need
Vinci,
like some
no.
gangster outfit, like some fucking we about to roll up and sandworm coming! Watch out! Watch out! Sandworm! God, it'll one shot you! Fuck!
Where is it? I'm scared.
Where is this sandworm?
Jamie, put on your set.
I'm ready to take it! I'm ready to take it! I'm ready!